And taking this moment to reconnect to your breath. If it's helpful, you might once again begin with those deeper breaths to invite your whole being, to slow down. And then at some point, just inviting your breath again to be just your breath, your natural breath. And I invite you now to really tune in to the sensation that you can feel in your body, the sensation of breathing. When I ask you to feel your breath or to tune into that sensation, noticing where your attention goes in your body. Where are you feeling your breath? Where is that movement easy to feel? Is it maybe your chest or your belly, your nose? And so, wherever that is that you can feel your breath, just like aiming the spotlight of your attention to this area with with the intention of just noticing, of experiencing this change in each moment, expansion, contraction, or release. Perhaps there's a little sense of warmth as the breath goes out, coolness as the breath comes in. And sure, the mind may be busy. You may have moments of feeling totally disconnected to this moment or this breath, and then just letting that be. That too can be a practice of noticing how attention is also shifting. And once again, feeling this breath. And then the breath will continue in the background, As you now shine that spotlight of your attention elsewhere in the body, and when I say this of tuning into other body sensations, noticing right away attention is drawn to something, maybe an area of tension or pain or an itch, maybe a chill in your fingers, just noticing right away what draws your attention. And inviting yourself, whatever that is that you're aware of, to tune in there. Even if it's an uncomfortable sensation, let yourself, if you can, explore a little bit. What is this like? It may be that over these moments you do notice change in this sensation, that in some moment it's very vivid, top of mind, and in other moments it's as if it fades a little or even disappears. Perhaps you find yourself wishing it would disappear or change. Perhaps even as the sensation sustains within it, there's a bit of variation, like a pulsing or a tingling, like a sense of movement within the sensation itself. And your body sensations will also continue. But now letting these also fade a little bit to the background as you turn this light of your attention towards sound. Suddenly, it may be as if sounds have amplified as you begin to notice the sounds arriving to your ears from close at hand or from elsewhere in the room. Perhaps sounds from beyond the walls of your room, elsewhere in your home or outside. Perhaps becoming aware of the ticking of a clock or the hum of a refrigerator. the wave sound of passing traffic, whatever's flowing through, tuning into this symphony of sounds beginning and ending. Following each sound with your close attention as it arises and fades away. Perhaps you also notice that there is an internal response to sounds. Perhaps you notice that some sounds are welcomed, that some sounds are unwelcomed or unappreciated. Each sound just is, begins and ends, letting it be, letting it go. And now, shifting attention again from that outward focus on sound, once again shifting inward, and this time to the play of thoughts and emotions, interrelated, interconnected. And so you might begin by simply tuning in to notice your mood in this moment. The emotions, intense or subtle, that are blending together. And feeding into these emotions is a stream of thoughts. Seeing if it's possible to be aware of the thoughts coming through, not so closely tied that we are enveloped by the thoughts, but watching, watching the thoughts arise and fall away. Little snippets of past conversations or wonderings about something that will happen later. Just like the sounds that arise and fall away, there's nothing right or wrong to any of this internal dialogue. It's just coming and going. It just is. And we'll shift once more. This time, rather than focusing in on a certain sensation or element of this moment, now broadening the focus so that there's an allowing of all of this entire landscape that makes up our experience of this moment. In every moment, breath is flowing, sounds are occurring, things are moving and changing within the body, within the mind, within the heart. In every moment, all of this is occurring. And so, in this period of open awareness, it's not that you need to track all of it at once, but you can simply allow your attention to move between these elements just naturally. So perhaps, for example, you're feeling your breath, and then an airplane passes over, and you become very aware of sound. And then a thought about airplanes or about travel giving rise to an emotion. So, just like this, following your attention throughout the unfolding of each rich moment. Nothing right, nothing wrong, nothing you have to do, just being in the flow of this moment. And then, if there's a distracted or overwhelmed quality in this open awareness, it's always possible to intentionally come back to the breath, to steady yourself with this movement of the breath, and then opening again. Coming now, once again, to an awareness of yourself seated here. Maybe taking a deeper breath, feeling that you're right here in this moment. And in a moment, I'll ring the bell. And before I do, just taking a moment to appreciate these opportunities for practice and your willingness to practice, willingness to be with change, to gain familiarity with this ever present truth of change. Listening to the sound of the bell.